That's all I'll say.
On the train, bro.
Wow. Wow. Well, anyway, sorry we're a little bit late, guys. Welcome to In the Paint. It's Tuesday evening. You already know what it is. Again, welcome to In the Paint. Thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Rodney Jones. I am your host and moderator of the show, The Great Sports Show. And of course, joining me is the man that created the show, Mr. Mark A. Cunningham. How are you, sir?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing quite well. Doing quite well. Being quite punctual as usual.
As usual.
As
Excuse me?
usual. That's what I said.
Yeah, okay.
As usual, because I am always on time for the
Not
most part.
last week.
But wait, did I not give you a warning? Huh? What? I gave you a warning, right? Yeah, no answer. Exactly.
Anyway,
So anyway,
I'm not with
uh,
your foolery today.
that's all right. I'm still gonna do it, just like you, Groove Kill. So one,
Oh, that's a lie.
just saying, one and one. I'm just saying. So what's going on? How you feeling? Besides that, everything good?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good, bro.
All right,
How
all
you
right.
doing?
I'm hanging, man. I'm good, bro.
I
I'm
like I
chilling.
like that San Francisco Giants hat, sir.
Thank you. You know, I try to do the thing with the hats. So I'm gonna start adding the football ones soon. More so.
Just long as you don't rock with no Dodger crap. Even though the
No,
Dodgers hat is
I
they have
have
it as a
my.
fly, their hat is a fly hat though.
I
But
do have
I
one.
just because they left Brooklyn. Fuck 'em.
Well, wait till you see the football one I get, and one in particular, the Dallas Cowboys. Wait till you see I get wear that on my
Oh
head.
Lord, no, I'm gonna burn that.
How you gonna burn it? You don't live here.
I'll find you.
You stupid. Anyway, let's get into let's get into some sports talk. The first thing is we're talking about some NFL real quick. In regards to Brian Flores being hired by the Pittsburgh Steelers as a senior defensive assistant and linebacker coach.
Hmm.
I know you have strong feelings on this, Mac,
Yeah,
and I do as well. And we don't really necessarily we could agree to disagree, so to
yeah,
speak, on
yeah.
this.
As long as
Respect.
we respect each other,
Oh
so
yeah, for sure, for sure.
we disagreed before.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But on this one, I gotta tell you, this bothers me, and I'm gonna
Mm,
tell you why it bothers me. This is a little see. People may not even realize it, but with the NFL is evil, and they've been
I agree.
evil since
I
its
agree.
inception. Okay, it's been evil. You understand? They claim they care about this, they care about that, like with
Hmm.
women or you know what I'm saying, or equality and all that. They don't give a
Right,
shit. Bottom
right.
line, that's just what it is. You understand? On this one, I think the NFL had a hand in this
Mm.
because the Roonies, I do believe, still own the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, they do.
um, yeah, they had a hand in this because this is a little too neat for me to swallow. It's a little too neat. I'm just like, all of a sudden you want to offer this guy a job, and I understand. And is it crazy for me to think that the NFL would use Mike Tomlin as a
No,
way to entice Coach Flores to be part of his staff? I don't know. Like I said, I have a hard time. It's too easy. It's too neat. I can't go for it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't think so. I don't think so. And while you point out, and I'm gonna let you point out what you had said
right,
about a brother looking out for a brother, and I kind of like that too,
right.
but I'm like 70-30 on my, you know what I'm saying, on
Hmm.
what I think and say. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But I understand what you're saying too. It is a good look for him. But at the same
right.
time, the NFL is evil, and I truly believe they had a big
It is.
part of this. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just leave it at that and let you give your initial thoughts, brother.
Right. Like I said in our group text and what
Hmm.
I said in our group on Facebook, the In the Paint Media Group. It's on Facebook. Join us. It's live 24/7 talking about
24/7.
sports. Other people besides us posting from their forums because we have quite a few other
Yes.
creatives who also have podcasts and other
Hmm.
things. So join us.
Right.
Like I said, other coaches, right? When coaches get fired, and we're gonna move away from Brian Flores and his his lawsuit against the NFL and the other three organizations that he's suing. Other coaches, they hire guys who've been coaches or coordinators,
Mm-hmm.
and they add them to their staff. They can't add them as maybe say the DC or the OC because they already have somebody in place. So they give them another job until they can find one. Like Joe Judge, he got a job after getting fired from the New York Giants. He's back in New England. He's not a special teams coordinator. Now I know special teams in OC and DC are is a big difference between that, but
yes, there is.
He got a job. In fact, the Giants, Freddie Kitchens had got fired. Freddie Kitchens was an OC. Freddie Kitchens was a head coach. The Giants hired him initially as an offensive assistant. So this is a thing that's prevalent in the NFL. And when I saw that he got hired, my first initial reaction was like, "That's some bull."
Right.
That's some bull. But then I thought about it. I said, "Okay, Tomlin's giving him a break." And then I see your point. And I said I was 80-20.
Right.
84 and 20. I'm looking at the NFL like,
yeah.
Y'all on some BS again. And I'm glad for Flores because he gets to put a check and food on the table, vastly more than me and you, because assistant coaches, they make six figures.
For sure, easily.
Over six figures. So I'm happy that he did it. I'm happy that Tomlin did it. It's on his team. I hope he wins the suit because I think he did get railroaded in the Rooney Rule. And what it doesn't do anything that it says it. Well, it does what it says.
It does what it says. Yes.
R. Jones can get an interview with me, and we don't have to worry about anything. And we can hire Dom because Dom is a different shade.
I see it, Dom. I'm gonna bring you in.
And I'm not trying to be racial here, but that's what it does. And we still see that not enough men of color, not enough black men get hired as coaches and HCs and DCs and as general managers. I think we have one or two people. One person of color is a general manager. It's a brother, and he's in Detroit. I don't know if there are any more general managers of color. I think we got Tomlin as a head coach. He's a person of color. The Dolphins just hired a guy who's of mixed race. And we got Saylor with the Jets. And we got what's my man that used to coach the Bears and he's coaching Washington now.
Lovey.
No, not Lovey.
Not Lovey. Excuse me.
Can't think of his name right now. I'm getting old.
Okay.
But he's Hispanic. So there are 4 people of color
Rivera.
with jobs. Yeah, Ron Rivera. There you go. So in one way, I totally agree with you, R, and in another way, I see the other side.
And I can say the same, for you as well, in your opinion. So with that being said, let's bring our brother Dom in. Dom, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us tonight. How you feeling, brother?
Good evening, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sound good. I was sitting outside in my back room, and I thought, man, these guys know I hate the topics they're talking about. But that's on Twitter, and you're live on Twitter, and I heard the conversation. Let me try to throw a little twist in this, because I didn't catch everything you said, because I was trying to go from what y'all was talking about back to my phone.
Okay.
Could it be the originator of the Rooney Rule and his family is throwing dirt in the NFL's face? This is what we intended to do. You didn't want to follow the rules, but we're going to throw dirt in your face, and we're going to take this guy on because you failed to follow the policies that you said you were going to follow. I'm just throwing that out there. Y'all both know, guys. We've been talking for quite some time now that I hate the NFL. So there's nothing they could possibly do to sway me off my hate wagon. But I thought about that when I heard y'all talking, and I'm like, ain't this ironic that all of the stuff we're talking about, going through, it started with the Rooney Rules. And I heard Mark eloquently say, yes, they still own the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And how did he end up on the Steelers? I'm pretty sure Mike Tomlin may have had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Not that I'm sticking up for my brother, but let's throw some dirt in the NFL's face. Plain and simple. They don't want to follow the rules. Don't mean we don't have to. Though he got a slightly lesser job. I don't agree with that. You go from a head coach to, damn near selling popcorn. But that's what made me think that they're just doing this to rub dirt in the NFL's face.
You kind of struck a chord with me, Dom, when you just said about the role that Flores is playing on his coaching staff. Okay. And when you said that, that further makes me want to dig in on my stands. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you give a guy that position? Somebody that, and when I say accomplished, because he hasn't won any like Super Bowls or anything like that, but he is a winning coach.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He did a hell of a job in mine. You got to give him credit for that. You understand? I'd like to think that you would hold him to a little bit higher position on their staff. You understand what I'm saying? If you're going to do that, you know what I mean? Again, I just think that I said it before, I'll say it again. The NFL's evil. They rubbed up to the Steelers organization and say, hey, we need you to do this for us and get some of the heat off us, possibly. You understand what I'm saying? That I truly believe that.
But in that case, that's what made me think about what I said before. I said,
you faded out.
The NFL, as gully as they are, I don't think they would go to the Rooney family, the one that you were supposed to be supporting behind this policy, and say, yo, do me a solid. No, I don't think.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The
It's
Rooney
just a
family would have bought that. Honestly, I mean, I don't know.
I don't trust any of them owners whatsoever, man. Especially when I was a Giant fan, and they did what they did, and it's like, oh wow, maybe get off their bandwagon. Why not?
The Giants protect the cokehead LT, and I'm a big LT fan, a football player. LT the guy, not so much.
Right.
Y'all protected LT, and I know LT got into trouble that wasn't reported.
Exactly.
Because they covered it up and swept it under the rug.
And you protected an abusive kicker. Kicker. You understand? And called them a great individual, or what kind of individual he called it? I forgot the word.
A young man.
A young man when he was more like a young animal. You understand? Beating on this woman. You understand what I'm saying? And you paid him. Right. And you paid him. Kept him on the payroll.
And you knew.
Come on, man.
You knew he did dirt.
So with that, hold on, Don. With that being said, man, I can't overlook anything, even if it's the Rooneys. I'm sorry, I just can't do it.
And
I can't.
If just for argument's sake, guys, for show purposes, I mean, if we all agree, we'd be kind of boring. But again, I was listening to y'all, and I just had that epiphany. But then I looked into, the job they gave him. That to me really struck a chord with, we're going to throw dirt in their face. We're basically creating a job for this guy who lost a job based on at least got the interview. So they say. So the policy goes with the Rooney Rules. He got an interview with Miami. He got a job. This is what y'all did to him. We're going to create a position in our organization for him. Now, could it be a stepping stone? I mean, the guy did prove himself through all the bullshit he went through. Excuse my French.
Listen, he's a decorated defensive coordinator with the New England Patriots.
Let's be honest. Nailed it when he said, you know what? He does have a winning record on a team like that.
Yes,
right.
He does.
Of course.
All of that he went through. And then you kick him to the curb. Then all of this other fiasco comes out. And all of a sudden, the Rooneys step in and say, hey, Mac, we got a gig for you. And with the LT thing, Mac, I commend you for saying that because people won't say that. And we had this conversation last week. I think it was about baseball and drugs, and we're going to start a drug policy like opioids was legal only in Major League Baseball. We knew what LT was doing.
Right.
Listen,
the status.
I got a LT story. LT, we met LT. Him one night we were getting ready. We were hanging out, me and my cousins and one of my best friends, and LT. Some other giants come out of the HBO studio on 23rd Street and Park Ave. And they were like, yo, we like, hey, LT, hey, you know.
Ah, left.
I don't get starstruck. So, you know, we were like, hey, what's up? And next thing you know, y'all know where coke is, y'all know where the weed is, where the hook is at. And me and my people, ours, one of my people, we might drink a little. And we barely really drink, but nobody smokes.
Speak for yourself.
Nobody smokes weed.
Speak for yourself.
You know,
barely
we ain't
drink.
into the hard stuff.
Speak for yourself.
You know, I don't even really like being in strip clubs. On the real. Y'all that know me know I don't really do the strip club thing. And we sitting there like, nah, hookers are over that way. We don't know about no weed and no coke. And next thing you know, y'all want to hang out with us? We'll front you. Nah, we good. And they looking at us like we crazy because we said nah. But
I'm sure.
We've run into other superstars and they've said things like, y'all want to hang out with us? Nah, we good.
And again, if I'm not mistaken, I just read something recently about some more fiasco he got himself into.
Yeah, he got into trouble again.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. But again, you know, back to the subject at hand, I got a funny feeling, and hopefully they'll have enough nerve to come out and say it. You know, we hired him because you guys can't follow the rules.
You wouldn't hire him, and he deserves a job.
I hit slippery slope, though. You know, some of these owners could just sit back on their high horse and say, well, we picked the best guy. You know, we interviewed R and Mac, and we fulfilled our racial quota, but we hired the guy. But now, again, here comes the Rooney family, and if they wouldn't have created a position for him, I might have leaned more toward R and the conspiracy X-Files theory that the NFL tried to strong on their way to get the guy a gig. But I thought about it and said, man, I don't even know. I'm not an NFL guy like y'all. I don't even know if this position, you know.
Well, it does exist. Other positions similar, but like you said, they didn't have that position before on their team, so they said, "Hey, let's make him the senior defensive assistant linebacker coach."
You gotta understand. You gotta understand. Like Dom had just mentioned about my former show, the X-Files, whatnot. The NFL is the CSM, the cigarette smoking man, if you're familiar with that character. Okay, that's what the NFL is. The NFL is evil.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm telling you. I did. Yeah, they're the CSM.
So you're saying they got their own blacklist?
Pretty much.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Pretty much. Exactly.
Another great show.
I'm just saying, man. You can't get me to not believe, you know, the words that are coming out of my mouth, so to speak, because I truly believe that they're fucked up, and we can't, and we really shouldn't put it past them to do something like that.
I don't disagree with you. I stand with you on your statements.
Right.
The NFL has the nerve to ask young men that they're interviewing and I think it's specifically addressing the young black men. They ask them questions like, your mother ever smoked crack? Is she ever been arrested? What the fuck that got to do with me playing football? It
has nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
And I think they asked one kid, was his mom a hooker before? You'd have got slapped. I'd have reached across you'd have got Juwan Howard.
Well, nice. I like that. You know, it's off. I shouldn't say often, but it's been said in the past, like how the combine the workouts, at the NFL draft, the workouts have been kind of linked towards like slavery, like picking slaves or whatnot. You go out and get the best buck that you can. And yes, I do realize there's white players in that too that participate, but I'm just saying overall it's been towards the blacks because a majority of the players are black. That's just what it is. You understand?
Listen,
so there's been that comparison.
They poke and prod you. They parade you in shorts, and so they could see your physique.
Yep, exactly. So
the NFL can't seem to get out of its own way. To quote Dom, as he said, and that's his quote. You can't get out your own way.
Right.
The NFL can't get out of its own way with their how they deal with black people, how they deal with people of color, how they deal with women, how they deal with people's sexuality. They ask players, "Are you gay?" What that got to do with me tackling somebody? What that got to do with me catching a pass?
But see, Mark, you just ran down a litany of what they don't do, what they do. But the thing is, they've gotten away with it because everybody wants to be in the NFL. Don't ask me why. I never understood it. I'm not into football. I watch it occasionally. But this is going on for so long, and nobody, guys, I could go back in the archive of us talking when we used to do it on the phone about the NFL. And they'll say, me too for 5 seconds. And then the Me Too group would never say shit to the NFL. The NFL has to have a platinum get out of jail free card, a platinum card. You remember the story? We talked about the guys with the stick up kids and robbing people. That went away. We talk about all the Me Too things. That goes away. Everything goes away. Roger Goodell, remember during I don't want to mess up his name, Floyd, the Floyd murder. And when I coined the phrase, change is going to come, because Roger Goodell just echoed what everybody wanted him to say. And what was that, 2 years ago, guys? 2 years ago, I'll pull up the damn tape and say, 2 years ago, we had this conversation. What did I say then? Change is going to come. Yeah, okay. Everybody want to be damn Sam Cooke this week because it's hot. Mark with the Kente cloth. Everybody want to be hot that day. And guess what? 2 years later, the NFL is still doing fuckery.
Yep.
And everybody looks at it and says, "Oh, I'm going to stop watching football. I'm going to make the ratings go down. These guys are kneeling. These guys aren't kneeling." The NFL is full of fucking fuckery, guys.
Yep.
And people still tune in. Players still go bust they ass, get butt naked at the combine. Didn't change. And
you ain't getting a guaranteed contract.
Yeah. And you're not, and we had that conversation, guys. These guys bust ass for minuscule money. Life expectancy rate of a running back is 2.5 years. But
keep fading in and out, Dom.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to stay on. As I got to get in the house. I just wanted to chime in on that.
Okay.
Can you hear me,
brother? Yeah, I hear you.
All right, guys. Have a good show, man.
Brother,
I love you guys.
Love you too, brother. Thank you so much. Thanks for your input. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I like what Don was saying, though. He's right. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just what it is, Mac. You know?
What should the NFL do to make things better?
Well, first
of all, what can they do?
Somehow, and I don't have the answer right now, and I probably won't have the answer tomorrow. I gotta think about this long and hard. You understand what I'm saying? The first thing, that Rooney Rule, we gotta reword that shit. We have to reword it or something.
I agree.
There has to be some type of like adjustment to it. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't just be interview. You understand? Because we could try it in like 5 to 10 ninjas. You understand what I'm saying? And they could all ace it, but if the owner or the GM doesn't want to hire him, but based on the color of the skin, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. If they want to keep the status quo, that's what they're gonna do, and they're gonna hire a white head coach, and that's just what it is. So we need to change the language in that somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? And I know as I'm saying it, people might be looking at me thinking like, "Yo, dude, that's crazy. How are you gonna?" Whatever. There has to be some type of measurement, some type of way to change this up. You understand? To make this Rooney Rule work and hire more minorities as head coaches. You know what I'm saying? Or as GMs. You know what I'm saying? So unless you want to keep it the good old boy network that you currently are, that's it's just gonna stay that way. And it's not right.
Listen, if Adam Gase got 2 head coaching jobs, and I think he may be getting an assistant job as we speak.
With your team, the Patriots, exact. It's possible.
Brian Flores deserves another shot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sad that he got sandbagged by another brother who fired him. How do you GMs listen to your coaches? If they tell you they don't want a player, try to find a player that they do want instead of, well, I'm the boss and it stops with me, so I'm gonna draft this player. And the dummy in Miami, he drafted Tua. Flores did not want Tua, but he drafted him anyway. Flores made it work. They had 2 winning seasons, but you still sandbag him. You say stuff about him through the media. You made him look bad trying to say, he doesn't get along with the players and he doesn't get along with the coaches. That you made him hire 3 offensive coordinators. That's you.
Well, Mac.
And I hope Miami stays in the abyss. I hope y'all 3-14 next year.
Well, Mac,
and that's a shame because it's another brother that's coaching them. Oh well.
Well,
you should have went there.
There's always this phrase that you and I have always heard and always put out there. Every brother ain't a brother. You understand? And that's just what it is. You understand? That's the example out there in Miami between Flores and that cornball GM. You understand?
Getting this Clarence Thomas on. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Right.
I didn't mean to say that.
Don't. Yes, you did, because it came out your mouth. Don't be sorry. It is what it is, man.
You know why? I saw a disturbing picture of him and his wife. I'm sorry again. I'm sorry.
I saw it again. I saw it as well. I saw it.
Clarence, not a good look. Your policies, not a good look. You just not a good look, homie.
No,
do better.
No. Yeah, please. It's too late for him. It's okay. You want to do some moving on?
Yes.
All right. He about to get started with his shit. I see it already. Let's go to the lane of the NCAA basketball, and so an interesting development happened out there with Michigan Wolverine head coach Juwan Howard banned for the rest of the season, which is 5 games, for slapping what?
The opposing team's assistant coach.
Yes, there it is. Thank you very much. You know what? I must have got some bad angles on viewing this, because all I seen was a little bit of motion, and then everybody was like rushing towards them. I mean, maybe it's me. I didn't see a full-on slap like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he pushed his chest. I'm just going by what I saw. Maybe I had bad angles on the videos that I viewed, but something happened, and I'm gonna have to take, I guess, people's words that okay, it happened.
Some people think Juwan was the aggressor. Now, mind you, what happened during the game? Both coaches are at fault because it's a blowout game, and Juwan at the end of the game still has his team pressing. You losing, so having your dogs press wasn't working during the meat of the game, and it's not working with 5 seconds left. And then their coach, he called a BS timeout to prolong the game. That's kind of disrespectful too. So they went to shake hands at the end of the game, which is the rule. At the end of a college game, the teams meet and shake hands, coaches shaking hands. Juwan was gonna walk. He was gonna walk past them and not shake their hands.
Okay.
The Badgers coach, he grabbed Juwan's arm. Juwan was like, "Yo, what you doing?" And then some shoving got started, and I don't know what was said because maybe that assistant coach said something fly out his mouth and he caught the hand.
Okay.
But
Well, you never know.
that coach from Wisconsin, he initiated everything. Maybe Juwan just walks past if you don't grab his arm.
That's true.
And I looked at the video multiple times, like, oh, he grabbed his arm.
So he did grab his arm.
He shoved him. Yes.
So the Wisconsin coach grabbed and shoved him, or
well, I guess he grabbed his arm. Juwan, get off me, and pushed him, and then he pushed Juwan.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well then if that's the case, then Juwan was well within his rights.
Right, and the Wisconsin coach, he got a $10,000 fine. Juwan is banned for 5 games, and I think he got a $40,000 or $50,000 fine.
Right. You know, and we here in the paint, we was, you know, in our group text and whatnot, and even on the page, there was discussion about, is he going to get fired? Is he going to get suspended? You know, more times than not, and I even hate to say this, you know, with us, you know, it's always, more times than not, it's the unemployment line. You understand? You don't get chances like that. You understand? Right. And some, I forgot who it was that brought up, they said, all I'll say is Bobby Knight. You know, and I thought that was key right there. I was like, you know what? That's an excellent point. You're right. Bobby Knight, we seen those chairs and getting players' faces, all that. And then some. Bobby Knight was a madman. Yeah, he was a madman on the court, on the sidelines. There's no question about that. And how he got away with that shit for years is amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? So
now, we talked about records, right? We talk about somebody being a good or bad coach. Juwan Howard got them. They were the regular season Michigan Wolverines, one of my favorite college teams. Their basketball and football team. What a regular season champion last year for the Big Ten Conference in basketball.
Okay.
They went to the NCAA tournament last year.
Right.
His record is 56-28 with a .667 winning percentage.
Right.
Do you want to fire that man? Would you fire that man?
I wouldn't fire him. I'm just saying, but I'm not the AD.
The powers that be.
There you go. I'm not the AD. I'm not the powers that be. You understand? Who? Last time I checked, I think they were white. And not to get into racial shit, but I'm just saying.
Right.
And again, we're not prone to getting chance after chance after chance. No. If we slip up. We slipped up one time, and this is the only time he slipped up. So
no. He's been in a few other arguments, but not to this extent. Somebody.
Not to this extent. That's what I'm talking about.
Plus, Juwan Howard being part of the Fab Five and near infamy.
Right.
People probably looking at him sideways.
Well, it should hold some weight. You know what I'm saying? But
well, no, I mean the negative weight from the Fab Five.
Right.
Because of what, you know, the Fab Five were not liked by people.
It's a damn shame.
The general public did not like the Michigan Wolverines with the ball heads, the black socks.
Right. True that.
Juwan Howard cabbage patching after winning a game. Chris Webber and Jalen Rose being who they were. And Ray Jackson and the other brother, they did not like the Fab Five. We did. I loved them.
Well, there's a reason for that, but I'll leave that one alone.
I'm going to say it. Too black, too strong.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, but I understand. I get it. After the way you broke it down, I get it, Juwan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and just like you had said, you never know what was said. You never know what was said during that little interaction. You know what I'm saying? A little scuffle, whatever. You never know what was said, and you could have, you know, I mean, let's keep it real. Sometimes in heat of battle, you know, stuff could be said.
Right.
You know
I know people always say, "Oh, you know, that's in this. You got to be in the spirit of competition and be a good sport." Man, listen, I've competed. I don't like even losing. I don't like losing to my little cousins in games.
Right.
I didn't when I played in certain sports that were organized, even my weekly game, I don't like to lose.
Right.
So
Right.
sometimes if I lose a
Mhm.
certain way, I'm not shaking your hand, man.
I hear you.
Bounce.
I
I'm
hear you.
walking by you.
Now I see our brother Reggie. He has said Dwayne Casey, Coach of the Year.
Well, they didn't fire him. His contract ran out. And then they
His
won a
contract.
title right after it. So
Okay. Okay.
maybe they made the right move.
Well, maybe they won a
I
championship without him. So you know,
personally, I think that was cold blooded, but it's business.
right. It was cold blooded.
I don't think I look. Mike Woodson, Phil Jackson. He came in. That's before Tips. That was the last winning coach the Knicks had.
Yes.
And what
Yes.
did Phil
Exactly.
Jackson do when he came in? He was like, "Oh, I see your contract about to be up. Bye."
Yeah.
Oh, we were we were teammates, but bye, Mike.
Foul, man. Very foul. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, he's suspended for for the next 5 games
Which
after the
is the
season.
remainder of the season, and
Exactly.
the Big Ten Conference banned him, not
Yeah.
Michigan. I thought it was Michigan that did it,
But it
but
was Big Ten.
it's the Big Ten.
Okay. Okay. Well, so he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Thank God.
Hopefully they
I'm
make Hopefully they make it to the NCAA. Hopefully they win.
How about that? You know what I'm saying? That'd be a nice little comeback. You know?
So next time when they play Wisconsin, who's in their conference, he can go, ha,
Yeah,
and
that would
show
be
his
cool.
ring.
Exactly. Take that. In the words of Diddy,
So
take that. Take that.
I'm putting Michigan in one of my brackets if they make it
Okay.
to the dance.
True that. True that. All right, brother. Let's do some moving on. Unless you want to go. Okay, well, you already did it. How do we feel about the universal DH rule? I hate it. I
You do?
hate it. Absolutely hate it with a passion. I think the shit is stupid as hell. Listen, I'm not too fond of it already in American League. Okay, I'm just not. You're taking away strategies. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want the pitcher to hit. You understand? I like the pitcher to bunt when you have a run on first with 1 out or no outs. You understand? I like the strategies of the game. Right now, you're messing with it. It's like you're trying to be more offensive. Are you hoping for more long ball? Are you going back to that? The fascination with the long ball and stuff like. Stop. It's enough already. I like games that are 2-1 or 3-2. I don't need to see a
Right.
game that's 17-13 all the goddamn time. You know, I don't like that. I don't like this universal GM. It's gonna start if they actually would stop the lockout and they actually get the players on the field. It's gonna start this year. I am so against it. I just it's to the point now. I don't even watch the fucking games anymore. I'm like, God, I can't watch shit. Can't watch football. Can't watch baseball. All I got is basketball. I might have to start watching hockey. You know what I'm saying?
Is hockey the only sport that's keeping it real? And soccer,
Apparently,
maybe.
apparently, it looks that way.
I don't watch soccer, and I watch more hockey than I do soccer.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
I
look
don't
at
pay
this.
attention to soccer.
Look at this. Now I'm gonna put Reggie on the spot. Reggie, do you like small ball? Since you're saying nobody likes, can I include you with that? You know, I'm just saying. I don't. I mean, he has a point, probably more than likely, and whatnot, because we're dealing with these new age fans. You understand where they want to be gratified by watching 6, 7 home runs a game. He's probably right. You know, it's a
Listen,
shame.
one of the best baseball games I went to was probably like a 2-1 game.
Hmm.
It was a Saturday. The Mets played the Chicago Cubs in the midst. I think it might have been 85. It wasn't 86. It was 85, the year that they were in the heat of the pennant race,
Right.
and they didn't make it. Ron Darling pitched,
Hmm.
and I forget who he pitched against, but he damn near pitched I think he pitched a 3-hitter, and the other guy pitched like a 4-hitter.
Hmm.
It was the most exciting game I ever went to, and the score
Of
was like
course it
2-1.
was. Of course it was.
Strawberry almost jacked one out.
Mm-hmm.
He hit it to the wall, and the center fielder caught it at the wall, pulled it back in.
Okay.
That would have been a game changer.
Right. Of course.
One of their guys hit a home run.
Mm-hmm.
I like 2-1 games. I like to see games where there's a lot of home runs. But
Of course.
like you said, I miss strategy. I miss
Exactly.
Remember the St. Louis Cardinals
Of course.
in the 80s with Whitey?
Of course.
And they stole even their pitchers stole bases.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to see the pitcher hit.
This is what I'm saying is too, and like you, I'm not saying it should be 2-1 games all the damn time. I get that. You know, every once in a while you like an offensive explosion. Every once in a while you like a regular game, like 6-5. Okay, nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same, dude, I'm just maybe I'm just too old. I'm old school. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just what it is.
Right. Watching Bartolo Colon finally jack a home run was.
Come on. And not only that, during these low scoring games, the intensity level is off the charts because now you're at the edge of your seat. You understand? Anticipating what's going to happen next. You understand what I'm saying? That kind of drama is just, it's entertaining right there. You understand? For a ball game. What's so entertaining? Okay, besides watching a ball go over the wall, what's so entertaining about that? About those blowout games? There's nothing entertaining about it.
Right, and then they don't play baseball anymore the way it used to be.
Exactly.
Station to station, waiting for this home run.
There you go. There you go.
It's either a strikeout or a home run. Just like basketball, it's either a 3 or a dunk. There's nothing in between.
Exactly, I agree. It's I'm sorry, it's just very disturbing to me. You know, they're just ruining the. I'm gonna say it. They're ruining the game. They ruin it. They half ruined it with the exception of the DH in the American League, and now they're just completing the whole fuckery.
Right.
You understand? Now I'm talking like Dom. They're just completing the whole bullshit. You know,
the American League allowed guys like, guys who played first base or played the outfield, and they couldn't play the field anymore. It allowed,
and now
it allowed them to play like 7 more years because all they did was hit.
They get the money going. They keep the money going. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of that, that's what the Mets' plan is. Robinson Cano, who's 37, 38.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would just eat his contract and be gone with him.
Right.
I don't think he has anything left. They want him to probably be their main DH or platoon DH.
Yes.
And they feel he's going to be, the Robinson Cano of old, who get a lot of hits and hit a few home runs.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. It's a waste of time. I'm with you on that. Robinson Cano, they just eat the contract, get rid of him, and that's it. You know? Let him sign with an American League team and be DH. Nah, we don't want that shit here. Okay. We don't want that shit here. Let's just call it a day. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's do some moving on, Mac.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go to the lane of boxing. All right, you had asked me about this before. Offline. Honestly, I could give less than 2 shits about this fight. This is a fight of has-beens across the pond. All right, this is a fight of has-beens across the pond.
Yes.
I could give less than 2 fucks about this fight. Kell Brook, he needs to destroy Ahmir Khan. And remember, my running joke about Ahmir Khan is his name because he is Ahmir Khan. Get it? Ahmir Khan, because he's not even a real fighter. He's a con man. You understand?
Right.
Does he have some skills? A little bit. Okay. You know, he's halfway decent. I'll give him a little bit. I'll give him a little golf clap. Like, okay, all right, whatever. But can we really take this guy serious like that? No. I'm sorry. So is it surprising to me that Kell Brook destroyed him? I'll give Kell Brook all the credit in the world. You understand?
Right.
Even though he's washed up. He's a wash right now. He's been a wash for a couple of years now.
Well, due to injuries,
it's still a wash.
Yeah.
Okay, injuries or not, he's still a wash, and he's a wash during this fight. But I'm glad that he destroyed him in a 6-round KO. I love it. I didn't see the fight, and like I said, I had no interest to watch it. Really, you did?
I had to watch it to talk. I wanted to talk about it, so I had to watch it.
Please don't tell me it was on pay-per-view.
No, it wasn't on pay-per-view.
Thank God.
What network?
I'm about to say, if they had the nerve, the audacity to put that on pay-per-view.
And don't quote me on that, because I wasn't even checking for the fight. I didn't even know they were fighting.
That's what I'm saying.
Had I known though, I would have watched, because I knew what was going to happen. This fight should have happened 10 years ago. Remember, we've been talking about it for maybe that long.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So again, a fight that should have happened years ago. Now they want to do it.
But we know what? We know why. Amir Khan was ducking Kell Brook for 10 years. Kell Brook wanted to do an all London welterweight. Let's go.
Right.
Amir Khan, nah, mate. I think there are better things for me out there, mate.
Yeah. He what are you really thinking? He might glass me.
Well, he did get glassed.
That's what I'm saying. He got glass, man. I'm just like, dude.
Listen, I thought he was going in the 3rd round. Kell Brook pulverized him from the onset. From the beginning of the fight, he beat the brakes off of him. Yeah, if you see the pictures of Amir Khan after the fight, he beat the brakes off of him. Which is what I wanted. I'm not an Amir Khan fan. And we got a friend on Twitter who says that Amir Khan would have given Floyd Mayweather a good fight. No, he wouldn't.
Okay. Somebody's smoking. No, somebody's doing some serious smoking.
He alleges that Floyd ducked Amir Khan to fight Maidana. Let's keep it real. Amir Khan lost to your boy AB, and it wasn't that wouldn't have been a viable fight for Floyd to make, because who's Amir Khan? And then
exactly, Amir Khan is Amir Khan. That's what he is.
So he fought Maidana, and what happened in the first fight? Maidana was swinging and missing like he was Dave Kingman.
Damn. Right.
If you look at the CompuCharts, charts, he was at the Mendoza line. He missed so much. And Floyd won that fight convincingly. Right. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, but he was swinging hard. Okay, he wasn't hitting nothing.
Yeah, exactly. What's that? Oh boy. So you're dealing with those type of fans or whatnot, obviously.
Right. And and listen, Amir Khan was once a slick boxer. He's always had a glass chin. Hence, all his 6 losses, including this one, have been he's been knocked out 6 times.
Exactly.
So, and I knew Kell Brook was going to beat the brakes off him. I'm glad for Kell Brooks. Amir Khan retired after the fight. I think Kell Brook is on the fence.
I think
Kell, you had a good career. Both of you, in fact, Amir Khan had a good career. He won a belt. Okay. He won some belts. He been in some fights with some top guys. Sit down. You done took 6 L's.
Definitely.
Sit down. Kell Brook is a warrior. He's had both his eye sockets busted. You fought Triple G.
Yeah.
You fought. Who else Kell Brook fought? Kell Brook has fought Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence. Sean Porter. He beat Sean Porter. He's a warrior, and you should leave now.
He should go join Timothy Bradley at the announce table.
Right.
And call it a career. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see you
and look lovely, mate, and talk about the follies in the ring, mate.
Yeah, I don't want to see this guy, come back in the ring and get knocked out. I mean, I have more respect for Brook than I do Khan. I think you're being very nice and gracious and whatnot, and that's admirable of you.
I'm keeping it real.
No, I hear you. I can't. Nah. those words, I can't formulate those words. No, it's not gonna happen. For Ahmir Khan, I'm sorry, but maybe that's petty, but that's just me. Kell Brook
No,
though,
right.
yeah, now Kell Brook, he deserves all the accolades. You understand? Back when in his prime and whatnot, he was definitely one of those guys you have to look at. You understand what I'm saying? And consider like, yo, this is a top welterweight. You know what I'm saying in the
Right.
division. So
Right.
he
He
did his thing.
stands at 40-3.
Yeah, he did his thing.
You held the welterweight belt for a hot minute.
Mm-hmm.
You had some other belts. Retire, bro.
Yeah, you had nothing to hang your hat on. You had nothing to be ashamed of.
They're both in their mid-30s.
Right. Yeah, go out with your faculties still intact.
Right,
okay?
and go out that you beat the brakes off of Ahmir Khan.
Word,
which
exactly.
Now, because Ahmir Khan was popping junk. I watched some of the pre-fight stuff. Ahmir Khan was popping mess, talking about I beat you in the amateurs. Nobody was talking about you. Who went to the Olympics? Me, not you, because nobody was talking about you, and I beat you. You know, blah blah blah. And then they got in the ring, and
Kell Brook, remember that.
Listen, that was a long time ass whipping. Y'all should have listen for the London fans. Y'all should have did. You shouldn't have ducked him, Ahmir Khan. You should have fought him in your prime.
Right.
So he could have beat the brakes off of you then.
You might have had a puncher's chance. Not really, but
no.
You know what I mean? Oh man. So let's move on to our next topic. It's probably the last one for the night. Might be an early night tonight. Sorry.
Right.
In the lane of the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets signing point guard. Was he really a shooting guard? Goran?
Yeah, he plays both. He plays on the ball, off the ball. Yes.
Okay. Point guard, shooting guard, Goran Dragic for the rest of the season.
Lord.
Love it. That's right. And you made your comment. I saw it was cute. You know, Brooklyn Net fans. Yeah, LOL. Yeah, I get it. It's okay. Can I not have any type of enjoyment in my sports fandom? Can I not? You know, I'll go back to saying what I said. I think last week or a couple weeks ago when that Ben Simmons trade went down and whatnot, and I had given up my fandom of Brooklyn. I did for a hot minute until I sat down and had to analyze the trade, and then I jumped back on the bandwagon. I said, "Well, oh wait, we got rid of a fat boy, a guy that disappears at crucial times for a great on-ball defender, 1 through 5, a couple other pieces, and 2 draft picks, one being conditional." I'm not mad at that. Right. I'm not mad at that. As a matter of fact, I like the team now than I did originally.
You got Curry light. It's not Steph, but it's Seth.
No, it's not. Exactly.
And Seth is a great shooter. Yes, he's not as good as his brother. He's a great shooter.
No.
You added another 3-point shooter.
Yep.
You added size.
Yep. Drummond.
I know Knicks fans were trying to say the Knicks should get Goran Dragic. I'm like, he ain't coming here. And I'm a Knicks fan. Why would he come here? The Knicks.
Right.
The Knicks aren't going to be in a deep playoff run.
No.
They got a shot at making the playoff, the playing game, and maybe playoffs if they get hot. But this team, I don't expect a lot this year from this team, and it is what it is. Goran Dragic, not in his prime. He's 37 years old. He's always been a smart player.
Yep.
He's always been a solid shooter. He's a really good 3-point shooter. He could play the point. He could play off the ball. So he has some overall depth to the team. And you could play him instead of playing some of the younger guys who might not be ready for the spotlight, who've been getting minutes. And some of their minutes might decrease as a result of them signing for him.
Right. Which is unfortunate. I like to see that kid, Cam Thomas, out there.
Right. Yes, he's been balling.
I like to see him out there for a few more minutes, definitely. But let me tell you something. If I can get 10 points and 5 or 6 assists from Goran, I'm good. If I can get that consistently from him for the rest of the seasons and in the playoffs, I'm good with that. I have no regrets. You understand? I'm not looking at this as a bad signing if I can get that. And realistically, we should be able to expect to get that out of this dude.
Right. Listen, he's playing in Toronto. Toronto bought him out.
Mm-hmm.
So the Nets get him on a cap friendly deal for the rest of the year.
Exactly.
He didn't play much this year. He played 5 games for Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
So his legs are fresh.
Right. We could
see playoffs are coming. He's been in the playoffs before with many of the teams he's played with. So he's a solid bet.
And like you said, he's a smart player. You know what I'm saying? He brings that high IQ to Brooklyn. You understand? So to me, this is a win-win. It's cost effective. You're getting a high quality, high caliber player. Right. You understand? And on the downside of his career, but he still has value.
Right.
He still has value, and I think you're gonna see just how when Blake Griffin came to the Nets. Yeah, I think you're gonna see that type of resurgence. You understand? And I'm not, when I say that, I'm not talking. Don't expect to see a 25 point. No, nothing like that. But I'm talking about just him being with the fresh legs, as Max 611 said, and him being re-energized by being on this team that has a legit shot of going deep in the playoffs. You understand? With his help, of course. I think it'll work out. You know.
Yeah, so. and I know Patty Mills has been playing heavy minutes due to the injuries of Kyrie and his situation with the vaccine.
Right.
And the fat boy that's gone, James Harden, being sometimes in and out of the lineup, and some of the other injuries. You added 2 more point guards in Ben Simmons and Goran Dragic. So once they get acclimated, Patty Mills can rest a little.
Yeah.
Going towards the playoffs, and then he'll also be fresh for the playoffs.
Exactly.
You got an additional ball handler in Seth Curry. So they just made their team deeper.
Yep. That could be very dangerous for the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? So, you might not want to see this team. I'm not saying a championship, but you might not want to see this team in the playoffs. If they all get on the same page and they're healthy.
Right. And they understand their roles and they play within their roles.
Exactly. Could be a problem, So, thank God. We'll see. Let me see what this okay. Oh, but somebody else is commenting right there, but I guess not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, Mac, I think we're gonna probably wrap it up today, huh? What do you think?
No doubt. Hey, listen, my weekend it's great to see Ahmir Khan get knocked the fuck out.
Well, I gotta tell you,
it's great to see him retired.
I had no interest in that.
I had no interest either. But if I knew, I would have. Listen, the All-Star, we got quickly. The All-Star game was a snooze fest.
Oh, that's right. We didn't even talk about that.
You know why? Because it was a snooze fest.
Yes, it was.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they really need to consider like switching it up a little bit and maybe lead off with the slam dunk contest, because it is so trash right now. I mean, I did like the skills challenge. That was hot.
Yes.
I did like the way they redid it, and I
was
more into that than the slam dunk contest. See, honestly, I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. But they really need to, if that's the crown jewel and you saving that for last, well, you need to reconsider that.
well, especially if you made the league shooters league,
right?
And we watch, kudos to Karl Anthony Towns for winning the 3-point contest. Big man, 7-footer, knocking him down. Listen, y'all got the All-Star Y'all got the All-Star game, and y'all got my legends falling asleep. Doc looked bored.
Oh, Doc looked tired. Dr. J, Julius, he looked like, okay, I'm tired. And
I could be in a
Kareem
hotel
walked.
right now.
Yeah, exactly. And Kareem walked out. He was like, okay, I'm done with this. You know? Did you see that?
Yes. When I saw the video. He
Kareem
picked up his legend number 75, being the top 75. Jack, Boy, I'm out.
I'm done. I can't take this.
He said, "Let me go find Bill Walton, Robert Parrish, and we could go smoke."
But you know what really bothered me too about that whole dunk contest? I caught it. Let me tell you what bothered me about that though, man. The whole dunk contest, man. It just became it. You know what made it worse was the repeated tries.
Right.
The repeated attempts made it so much worse. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're like, oh God, we gotta wait for this, we gotta wait for that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just it was sickening. I'm just like yawning at it. I'm like, okay, come on, how many times we gonna give it was trash. And yes, Ronan, I agree with you. We're gonna put this up there. Exactly.
Yes. Word.
For real. For real. Dead ass. I've seen better slam dunk competitions in the park. And he's 100% on with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that shit was straight trash. Okay. Again, the repeated attempts. Yo, if you don't make it, that's it. You're done.
Do something else.
You know what I'm saying? You're done. Don't do anything else because I already know you can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? You're done. Move on to the next guy, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next year try a little bit harder. You know, drink a little bit more milk. Whatever you need to do.
Stretch your little leggies out.
Pump up your Nikes. You know, pump it up. Whatever you need to do.
Call Anthony needs his New York I need his New York papers.
I'm just saying.
All his New York rights should be revoked. How you, homie? How you get you got your dad out there?
Right.
You threw on your dad's old Knick jersey, number 50. You threw on the Timbs and you missed.
The Timberlands. I was like, this is some ninja shit right here. Yeah. That's some ninja shit. I'm sorry. Yup. Miss a dunk. Do a damn 360 layup. Just say it. Something. It's ridiculous.
And you missed. The only thing I was glad about the competition was Obi Toppin winning and the brother from Golden State. We got to Afro Latino. That was the first in at the end, two Afro Latino brothers. So they represented.
Okay. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that listen, whoever won this, and it just so happened to be a Knick that won it, of course. But it was undeserving. It was just underwhelming. Underwhelming win because really you didn't have to do anything. You could have just threw up a 3-pointer and still won because it was ridiculous. I'm like, why is he out here dunking? He doesn't even need to dunk. To be perfectly honest, you could have just laid the ball up and won because that was. I think ridiculous. One of
my workers said, he said, "Yo, all Obi did was throw it between his legs, like we haven't seen that before."
Well, did he? And look who's coming to the party.
As we are about to leave in a few
exactly.
minutes.
Look who's coming to the party. How you doing, Reggie?
I told you all it was my bowling night, bro.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, but that don't. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying we was about to break out, but it's okay. What'd you think? Well, let's have some of your input. We're gonna extend the show just for you, sir.
All-Star Weekend, Steph showed out. They need to do away with They need to do away with the dunk contest. I was surprised about the 3-point shootout.
Yeah, Cat did his thing.
Yeah,
he's on fire. Other than that, the game was great.
The game was great. I didn't see
really
it.
Good.
I got my notifications. I was like, wow, okay, the ending was pretty epic.
I think they should have tripped him or something. That babyface assassin. Did we talk about Aaron Rodgers tonight?
No. What did Aaron Rodgers do?
What did he do?
Drama. Just unnecessary. Talking about he gives his gratitude to the Green Bay Packers like he's leaving or something like that.
Well, leave.
Exactly.
Okay. You putting
Retire
it nicely.
something.
You putting it nicely. I say, fuck out. Yeah, man. But
yeah, man.
It was a good sports weekend.
Rona's going in.
Going in, exactly.
What he say? Yeah. I can't read it. I'm driving. What he say?
Okay, the slam dunk competition from NBA 2K22 video game is better than that bullshit that was on Saturday night, and I agree. I totally agree.
I was talking to one of my old friends. I said Vince Carter could have entered the dunk contest and won it.
Yeah.
With ease.
Yeah. Exactly. You could have got old Dominique up there, and he would have won.
I don't know about that one, but
and he could be wearing church shoes for all I care, and he would have won that shit. Okay, fuck the Timberlands. He could come out there with church shoes, Sunday church shoes on, and still dunk the ball better than any of them young cats. Okay,
or Larry Nance Senior.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
hey, Junior is still alive.
I take him.
Nah, well, he ain't with Cleveland. I think Nance ended his career with Cleveland.
I think so. Oh, he didn't? Larry Nance Senior he didn't end it with Cleveland?
Not sure.
I know he was in Phoenix, but I thought he went to Cleveland after Phoenix. No?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. But it was a snooze fest, man. I was like, okay, I'm done.
I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't even tune in.
Yeah, well, I feel you, man. You know?
I didn't tune in.
I mean, you did miss the skills challenge and the 3-point. That was pretty good. And now, you know what I'm saying? I got scared, though, during the 3-point contest. And I'm going to tell you why. I got scared at the result. Because as soon as he won, as soon as he hoisted up that the trophy and whatnot, I was scared to go online on Twitter because I would have seen the calls for Cat to come to New York. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you.
And do what? What is he going to do with what the heck they got?
You already know how Knick fans are.
Okay? You know what? But you know what, R?
It's like a shiny new toy. Oh, I want it.
But you know what, R? He's being a leader this year. They're playing well. They're a playoff team this year. So
what seed are they so far?
Look at my face.
I would say they're like fifth seed right now.
Not the Timberwolves. No way,
Get
bro.
the fuck out of here. You out of your mind. Really?
No, they have a winning record right now.
Why would I lie to you?
I'm going to pull it up right now.
That don't mean they're the 5th seed just because they got a winning record. Shit. I know a team that
it's the West. The West is deep, bro.
Word, 24-22. Yeah, okay, and hell yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Pull it up.
They're the 7th seed.
Yeah, okay. There's a difference. 5th. What the hell?
31-28.
You guys wait to call late, huh?
Yeah.
We got the Bishop with us. What's up, Bishop? You guys calling in late. We about to end this damn show. Shit.
I was bowling, bro. I was bowling. It was a good night.
Not you. I'm talking about the Bishop, son.
Okay.
You know? What's up, man? Hey, Bishop.
Your
what's
audio.
Up?
We cannot hear you. You might.
Can't hear.
Big thing, big thing.
That's fucked up. That's some shit that I would do.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
Then you got a massive echo.
Yeah, hold on for 1 second.
Call late with sound. Oh my God.
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, apparently.
You need to auto-tune that.
Oh no, I know Mark is not talking. I know Mac is not talking. With your microwave internet.
Whoa.
I haven't had issues in months.
That's true. He got Verizon finally. He got Verizon. You know? So Mr. Bishop, were you hearing some of the comments that we had on about the NBA All-Star Weekend? Can't hear you again.
Mike went out.
I said it happened.
You said what?
I said it happened. The All-Star. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what are you talking about? It happened.
The All-Star weekend. It happened. No big deal. It was like Steph showed out, and he showed out. Nobody saw. I mean, it was predictable. The slam dunk contest. I think they're gonna have to sweeten the pot or something because these. I don't understand. It's like I think outside of Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine.
Yeah, that was the last really good one.
No, I think it's like I think the light-skinned dudes need to stick to shooting.
But the light-skinned dudes had the best. Oh, I sound horrible.
Is there an echo?
It's an echo.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't have one.
Bishop and Red, both of y'all mute yourselves, and then unmute yourselves.
All right, hold on for 1 second.
Okay.
See?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. Did you tell both of them to mute? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring back the Bishop. Unmute yourself. Let me see. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
It's you.
It's you. Something.
All right, let me see if I can put my headphones in.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Reggie, you back? Is Reggie back? I don't know.
His mic is live.
Okay. Oh, it's live. Okay, he's driving.
Yes, I apologize.
Oh, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
Bishop, you still there?
He's there. He's just trying to fix it, that troublemaker. As soon as he come on board, now we got audio issues and whatnot. I'm like, God damn, that's it. Call in late, audio issues. I'm like, God, jeez, this wouldn't have happened if your ass called in about 9:10, 9:15. We could have figured all that shit out by then. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just being real.
Gotta get the audio visual team on that.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, God, what the freak is going on here?
Okay, how about now?
Very good.
Okay, very good. Good deal.
I had some technical difficulties.
And then you're gonna talk about Max 611. I'm like, well,
please.
Side eye.
Nah. So what? This is technical audio deal. It's like, yo, I'm not talking about connectivity issues. It's like, my neighbor heating up some of those Pop-Tarts. My neighbor heating up Pop-Tarts, and now I don't have any internet connection.
Bro, I'm gonna be in Charlotte real
Yo, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's
bro, don't have me have my people. I got some Tilden people out in Charlotte.
You just had a birthday. Yo, let's be easy. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like Erica Badu. I'm sensitive about my connectivity shit.
Yeah, the All-Star weekend. I think outside of the slam dunk, I think everything else was decent. The game itself proved to be a lot more competitive.
Yeah, it was fun.
I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It was a lot more, and I think that they're gonna have to make the slam dunk contest a little bit more selective. Like, dudes can't be shy. It's like when you coming up there for the slam dunk contest, it's like, yo, like it's sort of like on the level of like, yo, I'm the king of the court. Like, you got to come in there with some bravado. You got to come in there like, yo, I'm better than all of these dudes here. And it's like, I think these guys, like, they were talking to each other and hugging and after dunks and giving each other ideas and stuff. It's like, nah, you going out there to showcase what you got. It's like, I don't care what the rest of y'all doing. Like,
also, the kid that lost, he needs to come back, and Obi needs to come back next year, and Cole Anthony can go put on his jersey, his father's jersey, and sit that one out.
What's the name? The Obi Toppin. It's like, dude, like I've seen you. Like you've got so much more in your bag. Like why didn't you just like you should have left No Doubt. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you should have left No Doubt. Last year should have been yours, and you should have pretty much, it's like but he performed to the level of the competition, and it's like he was just the most consistent.
Yeah.
But the rest of them dudes, it's like the dude from Houston. It's like
Jalen Green.
Yeah, it's
not
like,
Jalen Green. Is it Jalen Green? No.
Yeah, it's Jalen something.
It's
Green.
Was it Sox or no?
No, it's Jalen Green.
Okay.
Green.
Okay, so it wasn't.
I've seen him dunk. He has a repertoire. I don't know what the hell happened Saturday.
Like shy. He's interested in fixing his hair and all this other stuff. It's like if you come in here for the slam dunk competition, it's like these are men. Like grown men are in the slam dunk contest. Get in there, do what you do, and keep it pushing.
Like I said, Doc was falling asleep.
Oh.
Kareem got fed up and was like, "Yo, I'm about to go smoke something. Y'all wasting my time with this."
Yeah, you saw Shaq's face.
Yeah, Shaq's face. That's a meme right there. Exactly.
Well, did you see the meme? Did you see the meme? Remember when he was at one of the old dunk contests and he had his camera? He was like, "Oh," and they showed him now. He's like,
"Wow,
that's funny."
I agree with what Ronan said.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
Nah, I've seen Toppin really get at it. It's like Toppin gets up. He's got the boing. He's like.
And he has some flair to his dunks.
Yeah, I seen him in the game dunks. Put it between his legs in the half court set and like bang it down with ease. Like. Guys moved out the way. Guys is just like, I don't want no part of that poster.
Right.
And it's like, dude, you should have been a little bit more, into your bag.
Doesn't he have a dunk where he goes between his legs and then he brings the ball behind his back? I didn't see that Saturday.
Nah, we didn't see that.
And he do that easy. He do that easy. So it's like, I don't understand. It's like he was being shy like the other dudes. It's like Cole Anthony.
He probably wanted to show them dunks that they ain't never seen.
It's like them D Brown dunks. It's like, you doing D Brown dunks. It's like, no, you got
also,
more in your bag.
I'm sick of the props. We need to see Greg.
Right.
We need to see his jersey. We didn't need to see the Timberlands.
Yeah, Jalen Green with his boy. It's like, both of y'all suck. It's like the person, both of y'all. It's like, dude, just come out and dunk. It's like, he looked like he just grabbed somebody. You came with me to the All-Star. Hold the ball. It's like,
remember the dunk contest Kenny Walker did when he won? That was straight power dunks. I don't need nobody to help me, and he did his thing.
Well, that's what the slam dunk contest is for. It's like not these distractions and all of this other stuff. It's like all of this theatrics, and
it was annoying.
You may get one, like you could get one dunk with a prop, but other than that, you got to come out mano a mano and get it in. And if they make the purse a little bit more. So where guys have like bragging rights, like king of the court kind of like deal. It's like, when you have the bragging rights, or you can be like, I'm the best dunker in the league, and it's known, like they don't just leave it on that day, like it's known until the next All-Star who's the best dunker in the league. Something like that.
You know what? You know what's funny? Well, I shouldn't say funny, but you know what? I noticed the bravado that they tried, the showmanship they tried to show was weak. It was weak. And even the crowd, if you listen to the crowd, you looked in the audience, it was like lackluster, very lackluster. You understand? They tried to just like, oh man, they tried to hype up the crowd. That shit wasn't happening.
It is Cleveland.
I agree with Ronan.
Yeah, exactly. They need to stop that shit. Because it was trash.
I'm saying if you got props meaning like if you jumping over something, then you could use that as a prop. But if you just like if somebody's like throwing the ball or whatever, come prepared to do like you the only one handling the ball.
Yeah.
Right. Hell yeah.
What y'all think about LaMelo making an All-Star before his brother did?
He deserved it.
No, I agree, but damn.
Well, you gotta think it's like he's the last one out of the box. So the first one paved the way. The second one, and he's the one that comes with the more flair between. And he's in a perfect situation. He's in a perfect situation where they're gonna allow him to make mistakes and allow him to grow. So if he went to a team that was like established, he probably wouldn't play a lot because although he gets everybody involved, he turns the ball over a lot, and his shot selection is not really that great.
Nope.
So it's like in Charlotte though that can fly because it's like it's a young team, they getting experience. That's why they got rid of the other guard that they had, the one who could shoot. Graham. That's why they got rid of Graham because they were making space. They'd be like, okay, well, and Rozier's been around, so he know what it is. You know what I mean? So it's like, and they want to give him some room to make mistakes. And next season, I guarantee Borrego is not going to be having that. You coming down, jacking up an ill-advised three, or doing something crazy. Next season, they probably not going to be having that. So we'll see how good he is.
That's part of his game, but. Listen, he's the older brother is a true point guard in a point guard sense. He's a table setter.
Right.
Okay.
The other brother is a great shooter. Is a great shooter. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish.
He's a great shooter. My fault.
No, he's a great shooter, but he's a power forward stuck in a shooting guard's body. So, and he's not that athletic.
Who, Malik Yoba?
Malik Yoba.
and LaMelo just is flashy, electric. He's always been that way, and he is what he is. But he deserved to be on the All-Star.
6'7"? How tall is he? Like 6'7"?
They all 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, the middle one one always doesn't get the love.
Yeah.
Well, you can't be a 6'5" shooting guard.
Right.
I mean, can't be a 6'5" power forward.
With suspect tendencies.
Sticky fingers.
Malik Yoba. Suspect tendencies. He's got suspect tendencies.
No, he's got sticky fingers. He's not Malik Yoba.
In addition to that, he's got suspect tendencies.
How so? Break that down for me. How so? Expose the dirt.
Some alternative lifestyle was threatening to out him, and it was just like, I think that's part of why teams won't really like touch him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he said touch him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's got some off the court stuff going on that is not.
I gotta look into that.
Let me interject. Ladies and gentlemen, the views and opinions expressed by the bishop are not reflective on us here in the paint.
Yeah, not me and not Mac and R.
Well, I wasn't looking for it, but it popped up I think maybe like last season before last, when he was really going hard to get into the league. And it was just like, it was shortly after Dwight Howard had the issue where some dude was like claiming, and it's like, how does your name get in those situations? You know what I mean? Like, I could see if they said he stole something or whatever, but it's like, your name gets mixed up in a situation where some dude is threatening to out you, and it's like,
he might have missed a payment.
Man,
but listen, I got friends that know people in the entertainment industry and no athletes, there's a lot of dudes out there that's into what they into.
So you're saying they into that juicy situation, right?
Hey,
they alphabet people that don't want to be down with the alphabet people.
Your favorite rapper is Twinkle Toes or something.
Wow.
Damn.
It is what it is.
Wow.
So this was in 2018. In 2018.
Wow. Damn.
But hey, I really don't care about that. Do what you do.
Well, I care about something. I care about the fact that the great one wasn't there. Why not? What happened?
Who's the great one?
The second coming, the Zionist.
Who, Fat Albert?
the Zionist. He was, bro.
Zion needs to call Jenny Craig. He need to get Marie Osmond.
He's kind of looking big in that commercial, bro.
Yeah.
The one where he drinking. Let's get a do break.
Nah, who's he with? Zach Levine, I think.
Yeah. When they playing the video game, he
my God.
let's get a do break. So let me
the
get a do break.
Man, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Is he worse than Odin? Is he a bust?
No, not yet. Listen, Odin barely played. He's played some.
He's on the track.
Yeah.
He's on that track right now.
What about Anthony Bennett?
Anthony Bennett ain't in the league.
Exactly.
Anthony Bennett wasn't injured.
Didn't he get drafted like number 1 that year?
Yes, but Anthony Bennett is a bum.
Yeah.
Who drafted him? Cleveland?
Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland actually drafted bums back to back to back.
He's like
that.
He's like the NBA's answer to what's his name? Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, J Marcus. J Marcus sitting at 400 pounds right now.
Oh my God. Horrible, man.
With a cheesecake in his hand and a whole pizza next to him.
So he eat because he unhappy, and he unhappy because he eats.
Wow. I gotta cut out because I gotta work in the morning. So it's been real with you guys. Thanks for joining us, Reg.
Late.
No, okay. Don't let me have to hold you up.
Did you guys talk about Dragic?
Wait,
the Nets.
We did, and you can go back to that. But hold on, you can't talk, Max. I was about to blow your ass up. You cannot talk about lateness. Stop, okay?
You can't either.
Yeah, yes, I can. What are you talking about?
You've been late a few times, bro.
At least he shows up.
I give advance warning.
Whoa,
this dude right here, 8:58. I'm looking for this fool. Yo, I just got in. It's the train, Czar. It's the train. I said, okay, I ain't gonna start till you get there. No advance warning. Oh, excuse me, a 2-minute one. Whereas I give you a full day. I said, yo, dude, I'm working tomorrow.
No, sometimes you've canceled on me before the show.
Right. Okay. I'm guilty.
Sometimes you come late before the show.
I don't know about that, but I'll give you the call out.
Well, the last time he had a court appearance, so you know.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace out.
He was doing a video church show. He was going.
I'm done.
Wait.
He was in a suit. He was getting ready to go put up the sheet in the back, and do his.
Wait. When he came on, I thought it was TD Jakes for a second.
Oh,
wow. You too?
But yo, I gotta go myself.
Yeah. I sent you something.
Okay. Oh, you know I love you. Reggie, thank you, brother. Bishop, super late. Sir. I love you too. Those my Blue Devil brothers.
Absolutely.
This is In the Paint, the realest show in sports. We want to thank you for rocking out with us. Those on my timeline on Facebook. Ms. VP, Mr. JHS, Mr. DG. I don't want to give out all your governments, so I want to say thank y'all for rocking with us. And we're going to be back on probably Friday, and we're going to be back doing this continuously. So support. Follow us on YouTube. The YouTube channel is In the Paint Media Group. Subscribe, please. Peace, y'all.